Hello everybody, Nigel here with you, Nigel's Modelling Bench, and I've got another kit review for you today, and in here is another turret. Now, I know some of you are going to be thinking this is turning into Nigel's Model Ship channel. It's not, okay, it just happens to be that I saw the review of the Yamato and I had to get it. It stoked my interest and I went and bought the Yamato turret as a bit of a mojo breaker, and it's worked. You'll be pleased to know the Yamato turret I reviewed a couple of weeks ago I am currently building. It is nearly finished, it just needs a little bit of paint, and I've done it as a two-part video, so you'll be seeing that coming up in the very near future, maybe in the next few hours. So that's going to come up as a two-parter, complete build, start to finish with painting and everything. And it spurred me on to get another one. So I wanted to get the 35th scale Yamato turret, but I noticed on Model for Sale's website, Models for Sale are a company in the UK, obviously selling kits by their name, Models for Sale, run by Vince. They often have some very silly prices. The other thing that's very nice, their website only shows their current stock. So you're not going to order something and end up waiting weeks for it, like I have with this guy from eBay. So basically, had a look on there and I put in Takom turret, and there was a list of turrets and there was only one of these left. So I thought I bought this one, and I've ordered the Yamato 1/35th scale 15.5cm turret, and I'm going to pick that up off him at the Bristol show, so that's coming your way soon. So I thought I'd do this with a box opening because I wanted to show you his amazing packaging, and the reason I'm doing that is because I've had experience recently of some people supplying kits in less than, shall we say, less than desirable packaging, i.e. a box in a plastic bag, or like in Amazon's case, the box in nothing. And this, as you can see, is how a kit should be delivered. And there we've probably got my address, so I'm going to cover that up. Okay, so I've removed my address from the box. There you can see, all wrapped in bubble wrap, which is lovely, and all wrapped in paper within that box. So really nice touch. Thank you for that, Maya and Vince. So all lovely taped up as well. Let's get this off of here. And I know that you're thinking, why is he showing us the packaging? Because I like to promote companies that give us good packaging, because there are a lot of them out there that don't. And if they don't, I will tell you, and if they do, I will tell you, because at the end of the day, what is the point in getting a kit that's all crushed? So we can see this is a brand new kit, it's all sealed up, all taped up and everything. I haven't looked in the box, so we'll have a look now. We'll see what it's like. Oh, the box has deglued itself. A massive patch of glue there, isn't it? So, but you know, hey ho. Right, so what have we got here? We have got a 1/72nd scale Bruno, which is the B turret. You've got Anton, Bruno, Caesar, Dora. 4 turrets on Bismarck, and this is the second one back from the bow. And you can see, absolutely gorgeous. I wonder if we get 72nd scale seagulls. I bet we don't. But very nice box, and try and get rid of the glossiness for you. And you can see with this one, what's going to be really interesting is we've got all this as well. So we've got all the railings and everything. We've got these meshes for the vents and everything. It's all going to be very nice indeed. So, and there's a little bit of deck as well, which I love doing. So looking on the side of the box here, we have got the turret, Blommenvoss Shipyard, Hamburg, Germany, 24th of August 1940. I will be building this, and I will be doing a video review of it. And it will be painted as per her sinking. I like to do ships as per they were sunk. So there we go. That's what you're getting in the box. So we've got a sheet of PE. We've got a large base there. We've got the main turret itself. As you can see, this is the beauty of these kits. You spend a day building, and there's nothing left in the box. It's just brilliant. I'm not saying I love big detailed kits with millions of parts and everything, but it is a nice change to do something like this. And as I say, I've just done the Yamato turret, and 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours, and the box was empty. It's absolutely great, you know, and then loads and loads of paintwork, which you enjoy if you haven't just spent hours and hours building it. So it's done me really good, actually. So I'm going to really enjoy this one. And as I say, I'm going to be painting this one as per sinking. So this is, you can see here, this is the anatomy of the ship book, Bismarck. You can see here the tops of the turrets were painted yellow on the 27th of May 1941. If you're going to go for the 24th of May 1941, they were painted grey. And if you're going to go for the 5th of May 1941, this is when she was visited by Hitler, they were painted yellow, but also the tops of the little turrets were painted yellow as well. And I'm going to get this one because I want to do those little side turrets, the little 15cm turrets, there we go, in 72nd scale to go alongside this one. I think they're absolutely great. I love them to bits. So, and we can see that, so I didn't know, maybe you can tell me in the comments below, is this right or not? I didn't realise. You go, look, there's the 24th of May. Okay, she's got her anchors. On the 27th of May, they ditched the anchors. So, very strange. So anyway, it's a great little book this is if you want to get yourself one. It's brilliant. Right, so let's have a look in here and see what we've got. So it's a big old box. Kit number is 5012. There's a few builds of this on YouTube at the moment, so mine won't be the first. But we can see here we've got 1, 2, 3 sprues. We've got some bits and pieces there. And at the bottom of the box, we've got some sprues over there. We've got the base there. And then at the bottom of the box, we've got our instructions and our PE. So I'm going to try and do this as a one-shot video without stopping it and editing and stuff. Makes life a lot easier for all of us. So we're going to open this up. Nice resealable bags in typical Takom style. Thank you, Takom. So we'll pull that out quickly. We're going to put the bag out of the way. We've got a photo etch there, which has got some catwalk type mesh on there. You can see there, catwalk type mesh. And then we've got some more catwalk there. We've got the grills there for the vents and that on the side, and we've got some railings as well in PE. So all in all, nice little sheet. I have had a little struggle actually with the Yamato turret. Very difficult to bend, but it doesn't look like there's much bending here. And it looks like normally you would bend with the line in front of you, but with these you need to bend it with the line, bend it away. So it's a bit weird. I guess you could anneal it, but then you lose your flatness. So this is Bruno. So Anton, Bruno, Caesar and Dora. So there you go, as I said earlier, and this one's Bruno. So going into the instructions here, first of all we've got the, let me just get this camera sorted out. I was going to try and do this without editing, wouldn't I? That's better. Right, so telling us our colour call-outs there by Mig Jimenez. So yeah, and then you've got the hints and tips for building there, how to apply decals and removing PE. We've got the legends there. It's a very, very simple kit. Great kit for beginners, these. So you can see very, very simple sprue call out, not many parts at all. We've got a photo etch down in there. So we're straight into the build. We're going to build up the actual part of the turret base. And then we've got these rings going around the top, which are, they look like on the box front, they look sort of almost like degaussing cables or something. I don't know what they are. And then we're adding that into the base, and we've got our bit of planking on there. We can paint and make it look all lovely. Building up the vents, although they're not photo etched, those grills are actually made of plastic. There's a little photo etch piece going on the side, and then we've got these little pieces going together here. We've got plastic vents going in there, more plastic vents, and a little ladder going down the side of there. So that's the air ducts going up the side of the turret. And they're giving you some clues on how to actually fit all that together there. The little pieces going in here, so it's all going to look very, very nice. Coming along now, we're going to add our reel coming down onto the base. We've got some catwalks going around the side. Got some more vents and stuff, bits and pieces going together. All going to look very, very nice. If you wanted to turn something up, you could probably get rid of that cover and have that as an open cable reel. Got the same going on here. We've got another cable reel there, and then we've got it's got like a looser fitting bag over it, and then we've got some railings going on here. We've got a ladder going up there, more ducting going up the sides. You can see this is all just decorating all around the sides of the turret there. And then we're going to add these round things, whatever they are. They're probably storage for barrel cleaning rods, I'm guessing. And then we've got some boxes. These are the rangefinders going in the side of the main turret itself. 2 guns in this one, not 3 like Yamato. And then we've got a photo etch grill going along the edge there by the look of it. Yeah, that's TP24. Piece of photo etch going underneath there. And then we've got these, and nice to see these are plastic. These rails on the Yamato are photo etch, and they're a pig. To keep straight and everything, but here they're plastic, so that's better. And then we've got the little fairings on the back there, ladder going in the side, and then we're going to start on mounting up our guns. And if this is the same as Yamato, I probably wouldn't bother with this. I'd just glue the blast bags to the turret, but then on this one I think it's slightly different, isn't it? We'll have a look. when we build it. And then we've got the blast bags actually fit loosely inside there, so they don't fit like flush on the surface like on the Yamato. I had a real struggle with that one, and you'll see when you see the video. So the barrels going together there, which is nice to do, and enjoy doing the round barrels and clean up the seam and everything. Adding on the bags. Now we got the option of having the guns raised or lowered. Now on this one we may have straight barrels, but on the Yamato that part there was tapered, so I was thinking you could probably swap these over and change your display if you wanted to, but looks like you can do that on this one. Looks like they're not tapered, so we'll have a look in a minute. And then you're adding your turret down into the base, and that is that. And then you've got your colour callouts here. So we have got what have we got here? It's saying Bismarck turret, Blom and Voss, 24th of August 1940, 5th of May 41 with the grey top, 21st of May 41 with the grey top, 22nd to 27th of May with the grey top. So again we have an ammo call out which is incorrect, because we know that on the 5th of May they were yellow, on the 24th of May they were grey, and on the 27th of May they were yellow. So yeah, at some point they were red as well. Oh, here we go, 26th. So it says here 22nd to 27th of May grey. Go over the page. Go over the page, 24th to 27th of May, yellow. So there you go. So they were. That one's correct. That one may be correct. That one's correct. That one's wrong. And that one I'm not sure. But at some point, weren't the turrets red, or am I thinking of Arizona? And then we've got some call outs there for some other kits. I believe this Takom Chieftain is very nice. So there we are. So that's the instructions dealt with. Let's have a look at some plastic. Right. So we'll start with the base. Nice big resealable bag. You can see here the base is very nice. It's also not flat. That's a shame. So what we'll do with that, we'll put it in some hot water and just bend it. It could be when we glue the inner bit it will put it flat, but if not, we can put it in some hot water and we'll just bend it. In fact, what I'll probably do is assemble all these two halves here, glue that into there, so you've got one solid lump to work with, rather than have all, glue it all together after it's all painted and everything. So you can see we've got some deck detail in here which is going to have to be all painted. We've got some planking detail, so which will all be painted, which is going to look bloody great when it's all masked off and painted, just like I did the Yamato. We've got some more deck detail around there. We've got those stanchions there for the, I'm assuming they're barrel cleaning rods, and then all the poles down in here where our air vents are going to go. And then second bag we've got here is this is the main upright for the gun. I'm not sure if it's called upright or what it's called, and that is basically going to slot into there like that, and you can see it's a lovely fit, and it could be that when it's glued down it will pull it all into shape. That's good. So very nice indeed. You can see lovely sort of textured, nice textured finish on there. We'll have to glue them together and then deal with the seam, so you can't see the seam at all. There is a bit of flash on the edge, which is quite handy because that might act as a bit of a filler. But yeah, you can see the detail on there. Not quite sure what these are. They've got brackets on them, maybe sort of some sort of clamp that holds in the bearings or something. I don't know. It holds in one of the bearing races. But you can see we've got all the surfaces on there, all the holes and everything. We can add all our vents and everything too. And we've got the main turret itself, which is very nice. It's a lot smaller than Yamato, I'll tell you that. Tiny compared to Yamato. But basically we've got the actual turret itself there with all the lovely detail on it, all the rivet detail, bolt detail or whatever, some sort of fastener, and it also has it underneath at the back as well. So that cleaning up that seam there is going to be fun. Mr. Surfacer and alcohol on a cotton bud, we do the job on that one. And that's a lower and upper half, very thick plastic, very nicely done. It's going to be very, very stable. So to give you an idea of the size of the thing, once you have that in there, that's going to sort of sit on top of there like that. So it's going to be a lovely sort of, just, it's going to go in a smallish cabinet and be a beautiful display piece. I'm actually doing my Yamato as like a museum piece, so no weathering, not matte coated, just straight paint finish, and see how it looks. And if I want to weather it later I can. And then going into here we have our blast bags and everything. I can get this bloody bag open. Come here. Right. What is going on? we go, get that bag out of the way. So here we've got the sprue with our, that's the back of our rangefinder doors. And then we've got our blast bags in here, and you can see the lovely moulding on there for the canvasy material. Then we've got our vents on the side here with bolt detail, which is lovely. And yeah, you can see the detail on there. It's all very, very nice. And remember guys, this is 72nd scale. So although we're saying, you know, it looks big and chunky, when you look at it, there we go here, this is a 1/72nd scale man. You know, so we're looking at this and saying it's all big and chunky and everything, but you know, it's hardly big. So it's not a big scale is what I mean. So yeah, all very, very nice indeed. Lovely detail on there, as you can see. So nice. And then we've got the smallest sprue here, which if I can find the way in. How do we get into this one then? There we go. So there's our sprue there. This is sprue A. Love the way they do this with the letter going through the plastic so it's easy to see. So that's our sprue A, and you can see this is our covers for our drums. So there's the hose reels at the base of the turret. We've got our ladders, which are beautifully moulded. Again, like the Yamato ones, they're really, really nice. And then we've got the more air vents there. And there's the grills. They're actually not in photo-etch, they're in plastic, but as you can see on there, the detail is lovely. The mesh detail is lovely, and there's just fairings for the back of the turret there as well. And then finally, this bag here has got 2 sprues in it, and this is our gun barrels and everything. Where is the resealable bag bit? Here it is here. Go. Got that there. So 2 of those identical. This is sprue C. You can see we've got our gun barrels here, got the actual main part of the breeches, the pivots there. That's those bits that are missing that are going to go around the side. These are what I think are the barrel cleaning tubes. And then we've got some little tiny bits and pieces, a little ladder there. And just little, you can see little angle iron brackets there, which are very nice. So yeah, all in all, it's going to be a lovely little model. It's going to be beautiful. As I say, it's going to be built in a couple of hours, and then you just paint it. So it's a great little mojo builder, and at the end of it, it looks like a really nice little presentation piece. So I'd recommend it to anyone, especially if you're suffering with mojo loss. So there we go. So that has been the Bismarck. And just before we go, I think I have a photograph of this actual turret. Hang on a second. Yes, here we can see here's the actual turret itself. That's a photograph taken in the summer of 1940. You can see there you've got all those vents there, you've got the railings here that we've got included in the kit, and then going over the page here you can see there's another photograph taken from the other side. You can see there's more of those vents and the hose reel and everything. You can see the rangefinders up there. So, and that one's taken in September 1940, so as you can see everything is pretty much white in colour then. And I was looking in here, 1941 I think it was, she did have red turrets. There we go, early March 1941. So I wasn't imagining things, but the second turret was grey. So but she had red barrels, so that's interesting. The barrels were painted red by the look of it. So did they get that in the instructions, in the colour callouts? No, they didn't. So there's a million different ways you could paint this turret, because it seemed that basically Bismarck was treated like a canvas, and all of the sailors were treated like artists, because all they ever seemed to do was paint the bloody thing. Anyway, so that's been a review of that kit. As I say, it's beautiful. It is 5012. Go get yourself one. Fantastic little fun build it will be. I know it will. Bye for now.